Wow. Hello everypony, this is Radiant Sword, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Last time, we explored the Fire Sanctuary after a dreaded escort mission, and we fought Girahim for the second time, and we completed our Master Sword, which is a lot better than the Goddess Sword, to be frankly honest. But before we open the Gate of Time, let's talk with Gorko. Glimmering hexagon. He who seeks great riches, all this shaped so that it may be known. Wow, that is what is written there. Does that mean anything to you? Watch and learn. Get it. Sweet money bags! So that is what it meant by great riches. Let me give you a little token of my appreciation for assisting with my research. And thanks for the redundant text, buddy. Alright.
SE Records Productions said. And by going the 6th dungeon known as the Fire Sanctuary, and getting the Sacred Flame of Power.
Yep. In this stream, we're ready to open the second Gate of Time. Just a reminder, there will be a tearful scene up ahead. Ah, your sword! There can be no doubt, the sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is the divine power left to us by the gods of old, the same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link. You must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a Skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal, and show the gate your sword's power. What do you have to say, Groose?
Yo, Link! Saw the ride track, saw the rail track I put up outside, eh? What's it for? Uh-huh. Oh, you'll see before long.
Alright. Let's ready our Skyward strike.
Whoa!
No. I fear the seal has given way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again.
Alright! Bring it on!
SE Records Productions said, "It's imprisoned again."
Yep.
This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there.
Lead away, Groose. I have my expectations on you. Well, looks like opening the gate of time will be put on hold for a while.
Hey, Link! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Groosinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on, all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though, that monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Roger! I guess this is what Groose gets for spending hours playing Minecraft. Alright. It's time to take on round 2. To fight our nemesis. And this time, he has arms.
SE Records Productions said, "The question is, will it work?"
Let's find out. So round 2 against the Imprisoned.
Look at that! Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it.
You got it. Yes! Topping down toes sends Majora's Mask. Oh dear! I should watch what I'm taunting.
William said, "Hi, John."
Hi, William. And just in time for you to see me fight the Imprisoned again.
Hey Link! The machines are reloaded and ready to smash!
If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me the signal with X. Alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action! Adjust the machine's position with left stick and aim at your target. Once you finish aiming, press ZR to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun this scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press right anytime you're in control of the Groosinator to review the basics. Wow, Groose. Never thought you'd make a good tutor. Ah! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly till I give you the signal. Overall, the fight remains the same. I wonder, can I pull off this Colossus stun? Yes, I can! Sometimes it doesn't happen too often.
SE Records Productions said, "Okay, I'll give you credit, Bruce. Just for this one."
Hold on, Groose. Just wait until the imprisoned tries to climb. Just a minute. Almost there. Nice! Just one more cycle should do it. Alright. Now we play a little waiting game. Aw, this waiting game sucks. Let's play Hungry Hungry Hippos. Alright, Groose. I'll let you fire a bomb. Bombs away! Will I make it? Alright! No need to chop down his toes.
SE Records Productions said, "Good one."
Why, thank you. Now, Link! Strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal, quickly! Alright? This time it wants me to draw an hourglass. And with that, the imprison has been sealed for the second time. Nice work there, kid! course, you could have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Well done, Bruce. It's good to know that you went from being a bully to being a friend. I'm starting to develop this soft spot for Bruce. I don't know about you guys in chat. Man, it takes a while to go back to
SE
the
Records
temple.
Productions said, "Yeah, I can see that."
It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As you do, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh! Aw, you gave me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. You must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. There's no time to lose. Hit the gate with the Skyward Strike. Come on already! Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go. Go to the gate. And... Shazam! And get ready for the most mesmerizing cutscene I've ever seen in the entire series. Wow. It's like playing Tetris. Wow. I could watch this cutscene all day. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to a very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said what's up. I'm speechless. Well, Zelda, here we come. Alright. Welcome to the Temple of Hylia. Hi, Impa.
Hey!
At last! I've been expecting you, Link. You're doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess, Hylia, has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time into an era in a distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend awaits for you. Alright. Get ready. Grab your tissues. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appeared to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and a Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth as she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess, Hylia, succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. He knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Wow. Like how it took me more than a month to get your amiibo. First, he created Phi. He made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul into the body of a mortal. He made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. No way! The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below.
SE Records
I was nearly
Productions
captured by the demonic forces.
said, "Ding."
But I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. He helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. This is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. Oh dear. I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Wow. Link, the goddess created Phi, and a great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. But the task of standing against Demise in the monster's form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I'm in your debt. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage. And for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatened this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. I'm worthy! Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, you will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess, Hylia, needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself head first into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my option. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Oh no! Link, I can't say it enough. I am so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of the things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. Zelda! What are you doing? While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no need for the seal that binds him, and then I will be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course! I promise, Zelda. We will win the war together. I know I can. As the Knight of Friendship and the Hero of the Sky.
SE Records Productions said, "Oh man, that is so sad."
I know, right? Alright, let's talk with Impa one last time. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Well do, Impa. Ah, thanks for the hydrate. Definitely need it after a long cutscene.
SE Records Productions said, "You needed it."
Thank you. So, you returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of the gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All of the clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa! Whoa there! Hold up! Link! There's something I gotta tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're going to do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Aw, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. I ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say? Check it out! Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. They'd brighten up this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I've got nothing but time. It's weird to say it out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me. But you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. Assuming that Colwyn doesn't hold a grudge on me after sending the love letter to the ghost.
SE Records Productions said, "So Zelda is High Isla in physical form. It's kinda awakening from a great amnesia if you think about it. It's pretty sad in a way, but it's faith."
Definitely. Alright, it's time to go back to the sky. Hi-ho, Loftwing! Away! And yes, we'll be doing side quests. But first... Oh yeah, I'm doing side quests. What am I thinking?
SE Records Productions
Huh?
said, "So anyways, what you been up to?"
Not much. Just was playing Fortnite with Hokkaido on his Discord server. I haven't seen the fortune teller much these days. You know his crystal ball got broken, right? I just hope he's not sitting at home kicking himself for not foreseeing this. Would you mind running over and checking in on him? His house is on the eastern edge of Skyloft. Oh my. I guess I'm not getting any fortunes told. Alright. Let's go to the Night Academy and check on Colin and Stritch. Glad they share the same bedroom. Well, or should I say dorm?
SE Records
Maybe I'll wait
Productions
till nighttime.
said, "Well, that looks like a unfortunate faith that the fortune teller just had. Oh, what the irony."
I know, right? But before I sleep for the night, I'm gonna check with anyone. Starting with Headmaster Gapora.
Hey!
Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything about more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter. But I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link. It shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Well, shucks. Well, looks like our journey has come to a sad end.
Hey!
Link, just a moment. Huh? Though, there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Levias has served as a protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic. To put it mildly, if anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that, I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Owlin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Owlin can fill me
SE
in
Records
on the
Productions
details later.
said, where the Isle of Songs is.
Yep. Why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed? No problem. Might as well grab myself a cough drop before I talk as another character. Oh, jeez. Dropped one. That's kind of embarrassing. There we go. Instructor Owlin, I'd like to talk to you.
SE Records Productions said, interesting. No hydrate this time, but a cough drop.
Yep. Ah, Link. How goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias. Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it? If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead. But that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening, not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. After that, he takes you out of the Night Academy. Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I am about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only senior Night Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. And away we go! Listen up, Link! I taught your Slothwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Use the spiral charge attack to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as the skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go! Break the targets! Man, I miss target smash. Whee! That's 3. And some birds carry targets, so aim your spiral charge wisely. Wow, that moron fell for it. Alright.
SE Records Productions said, LOL.
Aim and bullseye. This is darts. This is darts taken to the extreme. All right, I scored another bullseye. Just one more to go. We can do this. Ready and... Oh, come on! Shazam! We're done. Oh! He managed to destroy 10 targets within a time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year, he takes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go for the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Alright, but first, we have to take care of Spirit. Wow. That got awkward. Just making sure I've opened every goddess chest in this area as of now. I think it's the right house. And sure enough it is. I'm fine. Go on, go on. Please leave me be. My crystal ball has shattered, and without it, my eyes can no longer gaze deeply into the future. It's almost as though those exquisite, all-seeing eyes of mine have begun to dull and cloud over with sadness now that my crystal ball is gone. If only I had a new crystal ball to gaze into. Is it not true that you've recovered a piece of a windmill from beneath the clouds recently, young man? This shattered crystal ball was salvaged from below my Gondo's ancestor long before it found its way into my delicate hands. There may still be others like it where it came from. Yes, yes. What are you, Tom Nook? Would you search for a new one for me? Sure. Yes! No doubt you can see the gratitude in my eyes. The robot who originally retrieved this crystal ball was said to have reported that he found it in a building atop a mountain peak. Can you believe it? Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate a crystal ball that this person is seeking. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that target will be removed when you search to this target. Do you wish to set the crystal ball as your dowsing target? Dowsing is optional, but I'd say yes. Understood, Master. I'll set your dowsing target to the crystal ball in question. I'm counting on you, young man. Without my crystal ball, I cannot gaze into the future. Oh no! My eyes! They were drooped with despair. Please bring me a new crystal ball with all haste. You bet. And the mountain he's speaking of is Elden Volcano. And that's where we're going next. This fetch quest is a piece of cake. Let's go to Elden. Point it at the temple entrance. And the crystal ball is where the earth temple is. And this requires the use of claw shots. And here it is. I have located a substance that closely resembles the material used in the fortune teller's crystal ball. It should make a suitable replacement. Shall I call this robot to collect it? Yes. Master, I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. Mr. Spy, I'm here. Oh, you want me to carry this? Hey, Master Short Pants, how come you always get the easy jobs? Good question. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and collect the crystal ball as soon as possible. Alright. Now to return to Skyloft.
SE Records Productions said, Radiant, I need to get going. We'll catch up the rest of this part later. Gonna play Among Us with David and others on his server.
Okay. I will finish up after the second fetch quest. Because the next part will be an epic one. Or I shall call it the episode. Anything from the blessed butterflies? Nope.
SE Records Productions said, okay then, see you later.
Alright. Here it is. Here's that bright and shiny crystal ball. Bzzat. If you need me, feel free to call. For Mr. Spy, I will travel to any destination. Bzz. Oh, what do my eyes behold? This is it. You found it. This is exactly the same as the crystal ball I used before. Fates and fortunes! My eyes are wide with the thrill of possibility and damp with tears of gratitude. I will be able to start gazing into the future and making predictions at once. Come by the bazaar again and I'll tell you your fortune for a special price. And we got more gratitude crystals. Just 15 more to go. Alright. So next stop, the Lumpy Pumpkin for another fetch quest. Oi! Can you get down, please? Thank you. Whee! Alright. So this is our intended location, but first, let's talk with Kina.
Hi.
Oh, thanks for helping me carry the pumpkins the other day. Thanks to you, we're ready to plant the new seeds. The only thing is, applying the patch so that it's ready to be planted is hard work. If only there was someone who is really good at plowing the field. I know someone.
Whoa.
Really? If that's the case, I'd love to ask this person to help me out. If you find this person, please tell them to come find me right away, okay? I'll calculate a 90% chance that this request is in some way connected to gratitude crystals. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the person who will grow who will plow the pumpkin patch for this girl. And you get the drill. Is there really someone who would help me out? Well, I'll try to keep my hopes up and just wait here patiently until they show up. Alright. So that involves going back to Elden Volcano. As a matter of fact... Oh. I was intending on using the amiibo for a shortcut, but I changed my mind. Well, looks like I'll be doing a long flight. Hold on. I'm gonna sneeze. Told you, didn't I? Well, I'm getting close to fully vaccinated, so that won't matter. Ready? And... let's see. I'm gonna ascend to Volcano Ascent. Oh, what's up? Uh-oh. Well, at least I dealt with Fatso yet again. Surprise! Josie! Had to pull off the joke. Alright, keep your eyes on the magma. And here we go.
So, we meet again, huh? I gotta thank you for your help last time. See, I've been searching for new treasure spots, but I can't find a single ball wheel or a bit of treasure. Maybe I'm just getting woozy from working so long in this heat. Sometimes I wish I could find a job that really played to my strengths, yeah? Something in a cool climate, then I'd be set.
I know a place.
So you know a place with work that I'd be good at? And then it's in the sky? I love the sky! Where do I sign up? I'm telling you, I'm in. Let's do this thing.
This individual's capabilities match perfectly to the types of duties expected of an employee at the Lumpy Pumpkin. Do you want to call the robot and transport this individual?
Yes.
Master, I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. Mr. Spy, I'm here. Oh, you want me to carry this? You don't have to tell me twice. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and accompany the magma to his destination quickly. Alright, back to the sky. And after this fetch quest, we'll call it a stream. Oh dear. I guess I messed that up. Oh, come on. I hate this rock. Help! Good lord. I'm here. I bought the old magmas. Say my best to find that. Yay, you found someone, didn't you? Wait a second, this isn't a person. Oh, so you're saying that this mole is going to plow the patch for me? Come on, are you seriously trying to get me to work on a field all day? Is that why you hauled me all the way up here into the sky? Well, good luck, Mr. Mole Man. What? But you... Well, I suppose. I guess I could at least give it a try. Hey, so what did you think? Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Oh, you think? Well, it was nothing really. Rooting around in the dirt is child's play for us magmas. Wow, one more time, please. Again. Oh yeah, here we go. Here I go. I'm so grateful that you brought this lovely guy to help me. I'm going to ask him to help with all kinds of things. Thank you very, very, very much. Alright, 70 gratitude crystals. Enough to give to Betro, but we'll do it later. After we get all the gratitude crystals. So we sealed the imprisoned the second time. We we had a brief reunion with Zelda. We taught our old birds some new tricks, and did 2 fetch quests. I'd say we end our stream here. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, we will go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and talk to Pum about Elias. I'm gonna order some pumpkin soup while you guys follow my channel on Twitch and subscribe to my channel on YouTube while I'm at it. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next stream. May the magic of friendship light the way to victory. I'm gonna doze off. Radiant Sword? Oh my. Sorry. Radiant Sword. Ow.